just going to do a bit of a walk around today on the Soarer, since I've never really done a walk around video of it since it's been boosted and with Haltech and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, it's been sitting for a while. It's been about a year since I've driven it actually. With all this corona stuff's kind of put a hold on everything, but yeah, I'll sort of do a bit of a walk around. It's not running at the moment just because I've got to wire the fuel pump up into it again, but yeah, I'll do a bit of a walk around and show it off. And here she is. So she's a 1991 Toyota Soarer, UZZ31 model. Still running the 1UZFE non-VVTi motor. Done a little bit of work bolt-on wise to it. So obviously running the Eaton M90 Supercharger. This one's off of a V6 Holden Commodore. Has a 2.4 inch pulley on it. So we're making a 10 PSI-ish on it. Yeah, custom intake manifold there. So it's all made out of 10mm plate and risers that come up off of the stock low intake manifold into the plenum there, and then charger mounts to it. So those little lines there. Recently fabricated up a intercooler setup for the bottom side of that plate. So it's sort of just imitating the Mace mini Blizzard kits that came out on the V6 Commodores. So if you want to know more about that, you can go on their website and check them out, or check out my Instagram for the photos of that. So plan is those lines will run down to the front using a Mace heat exchange down the front and water pump, etc. And yeah, that'll cycle around, and we'll turn that on and off with the Haltech Elite 2000 that I'm using to run all this. And yeah, that should work good. So hopefully that drops down the intake temps a bit. It's the one flaw of these Eaton M90s, which everyone seems to love mentioning on the internet, so that these things create quite a few degrees of intake temp. Quite often see intake temps on this thing raise above 100 degrees Celsius on track. That's fine for my application because I've got correction maps and everything in the ECU, so I can pull timing as the intake temps get up. So hasn't ever knocked once, and I can verify that with the knock sensors and all that displayed inside on the Haltech dash. So, full data logging capabilities. Yeah, other than that stuff, running Toyota Supra Mark III 7MG injectors. I think they're 315cc by memory, green top ones. So they go straight into the stock fuel rails. Running a Turbo Smart FRP 800 fuel pressure regulator. Just factory fuel pressure setting there. Audi R8 coils, so they're direct clip-on, no brackets needed. So yeah, highly rate them. They were great, work great. Running full sequential injection on this because of the Haltech, obviously. Currently has stock headers on it, but I do have a set of extractors that I'm yet to put on, so it'd be good to see some extra gains out of them. Running a 2.5 inch straight through exhaust all the way to the back, so it's very loud. Other than that, engine wise in here, we've aircon delete, hydraulic fan delete. We are running an engine oil cooler, sandwich plate there. Excuse all the dirtiness, it's been a while. To transmission engine and cooler type setup there, bar and plate deal. Yeah, so other than that, pod filter on a Mace, I'm going to say 90mm throttle body from memory. Catch can over there. Other than that, I don't think I've got anything else too crazy to show here. Converted it to the JZZ30 style brake booster, and running a Willwood brake master there. So we'll go around to the inside and have a bit of a look. Alright, so 5-speed manual conversion obviously. And custom lower section of the dash, so all the top's stock dash, and then aluminium parts made up for the bottom of it, so it looks pretty snazzy and tidies it up. Completely empty behind the dash apart from wiring for miscellaneous things. Switch panel, tablet there which runs off a Bluetooth adapter off of the Haltech, so we can show all the crazy little things that we don't necessarily want on the IQ3 dash there. Like, I think I've used it before for throttle position and all those sorts of things that are good just for troubleshooting, and can do all data logging through the apps and everything on there as well, so that's pretty cool. We are likewise shifter, connected to a Toyota R150 transmission, so 5-speed obviously. I'm actually using a Toyota SW20 MR2 flywheel and clutch, so it's been modified and works fine. I will probably end up upgrading that in the future though. Worked great while the car was NA, but now with the boost I've found a few times that the clutch has slipped doing 4th gear turns and stuff like that, so very much pushing the limits of that thing. So yeah, we'll be upgrading that in the future, but great option for someone that wants to do it on the cheap. Transmission tunnel's been modified and is flat on the top now, so it's all plated and stiffened up. Semi-custom hydro handbrake here. So this was a eBay handbrake that I got off of a mate for free ages ago that used to be in his car. The master cylinder went in it. They're just a Chinese copy, but we've upgraded it since, so we've got a legit Willwood cylinder here to my own custom aluminium billet handle, brass grip on the top of it, so looks pretty snazzy. I might go around the other side and show you that. And here we go. So that's it there. So a few dress up pieces on it, so make a lot of CNC billet gear, so it's pretty cool being able to do all that. Also engraved the handle itself, so yeah, yet to plumb it up again, but we'll run the lines out probably through the back to make it look a little bit nicer, and yeah, that'll be good. Pedals down here, leaves a little bit to be desired, but we will tidy it up eventually. But running a Willwood clutch pedal there with the master and everything. The brake pedal there is just the automatic brake pedal that's been cut in half. So we'll all go through one day and do all that a little bit better, make it a bit nicer. Other than that, we have Sparco seats. One's not bolted down at the moment, but yeah, running them. This one's just fixed. That one's on adjustable rails using Sparco 4-point harnesses. So it's pretty cool. 4-point roll cage, so it's custom setup that I made with my father, so I think we did a pretty cool job. A bit more safety and extra cred points, I suppose. Yeah, Sparco steering wheel as well. Yeah, so pan around to the boot section, since that's where most of the work's been going on lately. And there it is, very dirty like the rest of the car because it's been sitting for quite some time. Stock fuel tank's gone obviously, running a fuel cell. It's an 80-litre cell from memory. We still had issues with fuel slosh last track day, so this thing's foam filled supposedly to stop that, but obviously not doing a good enough job. So since then have mounted a Raceworks surge tank here. So lift pump here pulls out of the tank, feeds the surge tank, Bosch 044 pump there, feeding the engine, return line will come back with its bulkhead fittings in the floor into here, and then extra back into the fuel cell there. So yeah, it'll be good once that's done. Not far off now. We are running coilovers all around. Suspension wise, there's not much else crazy going on other than we're using Zaz adjustable upper camber arms. Hard to see here, but yeah, there's a bit of red there. Modified steering knuckles as well, so they've been shortened to increase the angle, which helped a million times. Before, quite often run out of lock on these things stock, spin out, and it is what it is. You can only just fight with that, but since modifying them, they've been great. So one of the best mods to the car drivability wise, to be honest. Right, body wise, it's been resprayed all over, so it's supposed to be cobalt blue, this colour. High beam delete obviously, so I like it quite a bit. You make up your own mind on that. It seems to be a lot of controversy and you either love it or you hate it. But yeah, so I'll try and show you underneath, I suppose. We'll probably get too great a shot. So straight pipe all the way to the rear. One piece custom drive shaft there, and yeah, the R150 Toyota 5-speed transmission up there. So, nothing too crazy going on. Yeah. We have good coilovers in the front and just all cheapos in the rear, but they seem to be doing fine for now. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I have anything too crazy to tell you. I might do another vlog soon once the car's up and running again and show you some more of that, just for who's interested. If you've got anything else you'd like to know, feel free to drop a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. More than happy to help out anyone with information on whatever, just for their builds. So, yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.